up, YouTube? NBA Fats here with another banger. Today we got an NFL comparison. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. Probably the most compared people in the NFL right now. Probably the two best quarterbacks in the NFL. The most popular. Everyone has their opinion who's better, Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. The new school, the faces of the NFL for a while, I guess until Brady's gone. And shit, this is a very debated topic, but I have a personal opinion and I'm just going to go off and say it. I think Patrick Mahomes wipes. I think Patrick Mahomes absolutely destroys him, and I have so many reasons why. As you can see, the stats are on the screen, bro. Right? So let's get started with it. So in 2017, Patrick Mahomes only played one game. That doesn't count, right? That was his rookie year. He was behind Alex Smith. Great move by the Chiefs, by the way, to let him learn, right? So they both started in 2018. They both had the clean slate. Both had the exact same amount of seasons, everything. So it's perfect. It's literally lines up perfect, right? So in the first year, Patrick Mahomes full starting in his second career game ever, and then throughout the season, this man had 5,097 yards and 50 touchdowns with 12 interceptions. In Josh Allen's first year, which he was a rookie, I mean, these are both basically rookie years, right? He had 10 touchdowns and 2,000 yards. Now, what were we saying about Josh Allen at this time? And Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, we didn't know if he was going to be good or not. Obviously, we got proven right. This at 2018, he was the MVP. Josh Allen was in a class where Baker Mayfield went in front of him. I believe, did Josh Rosen go in front of him? I can't remember exactly, but I know Baker Mayfield went in front of him. I know Sam Darnold went in front of him, which is absolutely insane, right? Josh Allen obviously has the talent, and by the way, I know the rushing stats aren't on the screen. I'll explain why that doesn't even matter, or why, who's better, and of course it does matter in general, but in this case, why, I know Josh Allen's rushing stats are obviously much better than Mahomes, but it doesn't make him doesn't matter when you're comparing it to Mahomes. The Mahomes rushing stats aren't bad at all either, by the way. They aren't bad at all either. Very underrated runner with the football. But Josh Allen's first year in 2018, look at the 2018 years compare. 3,000 less yards and 40 less touchdowns in the first year. Of course, Josh Allen did not have Diggs at this time, I believe he came in 2019, Diggs, maybe 2020, I'm not exactly 100% sure which year it was, but I know in 2018 it wasn't, and we wouldn't know what to expect from Josh Allen, right? So obviously, at this point, Mahomes has absolutely destroyed Josh Allen, right? He won MVP that year, went to the AFC Championship, right? Lost to Brady, never saw the ball in overtime, right? Alright, so next year, we got Mahomes, who had 26 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 4,031 passing yards, right? So 2019, Josh Allen stepped it up, 3,020 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, right? So Mahomes only played 14 games that year, while Josh Allen played 16. So Josh Allen had 2 more games on him with less yards, less touchdowns, right? He did throw 3 fewer interceptions still. Doesn't matter. Mahomes went on to win the Super Bowl that year, right? So at this point, bro, the Bills aren't even in consideration, bro. They're not even in consideration, bro. They were in the playoffs that year, I believe, but they didn't. I think they were first round exits. Did they lose to the Titans? Is that who they lost to? I think they lost to the Titans that year. And I know the Titans was the AFC Championship. It was the Chiefs, and Chiefs destroyed them. Chiefs ran through the playoffs that year. And great super performance by Patrick Mahomes, who won Super Bowl MVP. So at this point in his first 2 years, Patrick Mahomes has a Super Bowl MVP and an MVP, right? Josh Allen has made the first round of the playoffs, and the stats are just in favor of Patrick Mahomes insanely, right? So we go to 2020. Mahomes, 4,740 yards in 15 games played, and then another 16 game plans for Josh Allen. He had 4,500 yards, so he's still more than Mahomes, but this is his best season by far. 37 touchdowns, Mahomes had 38, and 10 interceptions to 6. So Mahomes is still winning in every single category. So great year by Josh Allen. Great year. Top 3, top 5 quarterback. Insane. Breakout year. Diggs, I think this might have been the first year Diggs was on the team. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it was 2019 or 2020. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2020 because these stats went insane. I'm not saying Diggs made Allen because he didn't at all. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm saying obviously it helps to get Stephon Diggs on your team, right? So another thing, mind you, in these playoffs, Patrick Mahomes destroyed Josh Allen in the playoffs. In the AFC Championship. They did make the AFC Championship that year. Great run by the Bills. The Bills were legit. This one, alright, Josh Allen is really good. Like, he's really good. He's top 5. He ain't that boy on the left. Though. Destroyed in the playoffs. This was in the playoffs, y'all. And this is why I don't even care about these stats. I don't care about the stats, bro. Right? Of course, you can go off eye test, which we'll talk about last, right? But Dog, Mahomes owns Josh Allen in the playoffs. He owns him. He's 2-0 against him in the playoffs. And they're both were insane games. And we know what happened in the game I'm about to get to, because that wasn't this year, right? So anyway, Mahomes lost to the Super Bowl that year to Brady. Right, still beat Josh Allen to get there. Still was a great year. If he had an offensive line, maybe he would have won. But anyway, his stats are better this year. 2021. 2021. Now this is the year where it's like, alright, could the Bills go over the hump this year? Could the Bills really, So 2021, let's take a look. This was considered Patrick Mahomes' down year, by the way. This was when he wasn't playing good and the Chiefs started to lose a little bit. People were starting to figure out the Chiefs. Maybe Tampa Bay gave the blueprint. There's no figuring out Patrick Mahomes, by the way. Right? 17 games played, 4,839 yards. Josh Allen had 4,407. Mahomes, 37 touchdowns to Josh Allen's 36. So touchdowns are about the same. Still Mahomes won more, though. Still Mahomes won more in his down year. And 2 less picks than Josh Allen in his down year. This was in Mahomes' down year. This is what he did when they were saying he wasn't good. When they were saying Josh Allen was better. When they were saying they figured out the Chiefs. This was a down year for Patrick Mahomes. Let's get to the playoffs this year. Maybe the greatest game of all time. 13 seconds. You gave this man Patrick Mahomes 13 seconds. And he got down the field. And he was able to get into field goal range with a pass to Travis Kelce. Well, first it was Tyreek Hill. They had a timeout. Thank God they had a timeout. That was too clutch. And then Travis Kelce. Field goal range, was able to get it. Insane game. Gabriel Davis, 4 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs was quiet that game. Why is Stephon Diggs always disappearing against the Chiefs in the playoffs? I don't know. Right? Josh Allen played an insane football game. That might have been the best quarterbacks to ever play in that game. Eye test wise, right? Mahomes gets the ball first in overtime. Lucky him. It happens at other end of the stick all the time. We knew he was winning that shit. Mahomes 2-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs. That's what the thing is, bro. Like, he's 2-0 against him in the playoffs. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you can go eye test, right? Eye test, I still got Mahomes. Josh Allen can't do the things Mahomes does, and maybe he'll say Mahomes can't do the things Josh Allen does, but I've seen Mahomes beat Josh Allen twice. I've seen him go to the Super Bowl. I've seen all this. Of course, he didn't make the Super Bowl that year. The Bengals, shout out to them. Great, played great. Still beat the Bills, though. And that's what it is, bro. And Josh Allen's mad about that. The regular season wins, they don't mean anything. The Bills beat the Chiefs in the regular season that year when Mahomes did it in 13 seconds, right? And then let's go on to 2022, right? 2022, the stats so far this season isn't even close to done. Josh Allen is falling off, though. No, he's not falling off at all. He's amazing. He's top 3, right? I didn't mean it like that. But I was talking about the MVP race, because he is now 6-3. They did beat the Chiefs. Mind you, they beat the Chiefs last year, okay? And they lost to the Jets, and they just came off the game of the year to the Vikings, right? Josh Allen has a lot of red zone interceptions this year. You see that Josh Allen has 10 interceptions this year to Mahomes' 7, 20 touchdowns to Mahomes' 25, and Mahomes has more passing yards, right? And you all see the completion percentage and all that. Mahomes is better, always, right? So the stats are with Mahomes by far, right? If you want to go off the stats. Then you go off wins, you face-to-face, head-to-head. Mahomes is 2-0 against him in the playoffs, in the biggest moments in ever. And then if you want to go off the eye test, Mahomes is just better, bro. He puts the ball in better places than Josh Allen. He's more careful with it. He's done at a higher level than Josh Allen. There's no disrespect to Josh Allen, but Mahomes owns him, bro. Hey, dog. This is my Mahomes versus Josh Allen comparison video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Josh Allen fanboys, chill, bro. Chill. Mahomes is better. It's alright. Josh Allen's still top 3. Still generation talent. Could they win this year? Maybe it will be reversed. Maybe. But at the time when this video is being made, Mahomes is way better. We'll see if they meet in the playoffs this year. Hopefully they do, because it'll definitely be too fun to watch. It'll be super lit. But Bills might have to figure it out, though, with these losses. Back-to-back losses now to the Jets and Vikings. And we're going to see what's going to happen with it. But it's just clear that Patrick Mahomes wipes. I mean, obviously, Josh Allen has all the hype. Everyone's hyping him up. That's the way the world is. But the real ones know. So, I appreciate your support. Y'all let me know who y'all think is better, Mahomes or Josh Allen. If y'all want to see more videos like this with other players, y'all let me know 100%. I appreciate your support. Let me know your thoughts. Catch you on the next. Like and subscribe.